Tiny, stylish, smart, and very capable, this is Garmin's latest fitness tracker with a flagship price and a whole bunch of enhancements on top of the previous generation. But is it worth the spicy price tag? Let's inspect. Hi, my dear tech enthusiasts, really good to meet you here. I'm Michael, and it's really fun to test together with you some fresh and new cool tech. If you like the idea, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, today we're going to talk about smart wearables, actually fitness trackers, and probably we're still in the search for the best one, although very serious contenders like the Mi Band series or Honor and Huawei Band series, etc. But I think we still haven't found the perfect one. Looks like there are many makers who are actually abandoning this niche. Therefore, what Garmin just did, dropping a new generation of their fitness tracker line, is quite surprising, but I have to say it's lightweight, it's really good looking and very functional. So today I want to present to you the Vivosmart Generation 5. It has been almost 4 years since the release of the predecessor, and a lot of things have happened in the meanwhile. Therefore, there are a lot of technologies we want to see arriving with this 5th edition. Being priced at $150, this is quite a steep price, for which, at the point of time, you can buy 3 Mi Band 6 trackers, 2 Honor Band 6 trackers, and you will still have some money left for an ice cream. Let's unbox. If you've ever had a Garmin device in the past few years, this pack is of no surprise. There literally is close to zero difference in the way Garmin presents your device from 2019 or 2022. This is good. Sounds like they found the right formula. There are a few different band color choices, easily replaceable, so you can buy a lot of them. Charging cable, no surprise here, the same as the one used with all other current Garmin wearables. So if you have an old Vivo Active or Phoenix, you can still use your old cable. Good to mention that these cables are fairly durable. The one that I use here is close to 4 years old. Here's the fitness tracker itself. Looks quite alright. I prefer the contrast between the display and the band. Interesting decision by Garmin is to use a physical button. They are no strangers to physical buttons. The famous Phoenix series are still not relying on touchscreen, but let me be very clear that Vivosmart 5 utilizes such. Apparently a monochromic based, as vibrant colors are totally missing. The whole unit is just a small piece which pops out of the strap. For the setup, you're gonna need your smartphone to be connected. It uses Bluetooth for establishing the relationship, and the procedure to set up with the Garmin Connect app is pretty straightforward. If you have never used the app before, take your time, as there are some personal goals that you may want to define, as well as some additional configuration options. In the meanwhile, I'd like to quickly cover the main technical highlights, because this will help us to set the expectations right. 0.41 by 0.73 inches OLED display, 88 by 154 pixel resolution, plastic case and acrylic lens on top, up to 7 days battery life, wrist heart rate monitor, ambient light sensor, pulse ox blood oxygen saturation monitor, Bluetooth and ANT Plus for connectivity, waterproof for swimming, a bunch of smart features, and weight of 26 grams with the strap. The specs I'm taking with mixed feelings, because up to 7 days battery life and just monochrome displays for $150 is at least cocky. Now, the competition like Mi Band and Honor Band series, they have nice, beautiful, larger AMOLED displays and feature set which gives you experience very close to some feature watches or smart watches. Now, concerning the rest of the feature, I think build quality is amazing, and the tracker itself pops out, meaning that you can very easily find replacement aftermarket straps. Doesn't have to be original. You can find a lot of very affordable alternatives online. In terms of connectivity, not that great. There is no inbuilt GPS, but Garmin do advertise their feature called Connected GPS, which means that if you have your smartphone around and location services are enabled, the tracker can borrow your smartphone's signal and actually give you very detailed information about your workouts. Also, inside we have Bluetooth, no option to connect external devices, and interestingly ANT Plus, but it's very limited. And also you can't connect any external devices like a chest mount heart rate sensor, which could have been a killer feature. In terms of controls and navigation, there is plenty to praise. The tracker responds very well to taps and swipes, and the physical button makes it really easy to navigate and control the sports activities. Swipe down and you're gonna see the main cards. It's more of a loop of different sections that you can also reach if you swipe upwards. The physical button brings you to something like an app list where you can see more details and apply some configurations. For instance, this is where you can select the preferred watch face. Surprisingly, there are a dozen of them, and most are really well designed and well visible in most conditions. If you go inside a sub-menu, you can come back by pressing the physical button again. A swipe action is not supported in this scenario, but some really handy tools are available, like stopwatch, alarm, timer, and of course the activity section. This is where you can pick a sport to be tracked. The list inside the Vivosmart 5's menus is rather short, but you can choose among the close to 20 different workout modes and select half of them to be present in the bracelet. While a swipe left function on the home screen from the watch face is not present, swiping right shows something like quick toggles, battery status, option to locate your smartphone by ringing, and entering the Do Not Disturb mode. My experience with the menus is very positive, animations are good, operation is smooth, and I was easily finding each and every bit of them when needed. Notifications are also shown. Here the biggest disadvantage is really the small text, which I believe is a result of the overall small display reading surface. There also is a smartphone app. It's called Garmin Connect. It is rich on various menus, customizations and reports. You can find details about everything. 24/7 heart rate monitoring, the pulse oximeter data is also superb. Stress levels are also tracked, as well as sleep tracking. It is rather accurate, being almost precise about the times I've gone to bed and woken up. Perhaps the awake time counter is slightly off by up to 15-20 minutes, but that's generally okay. Concerning the training activities, Vivosmart 5 can detect walks and running sessions and can show a lot of details about the sessions that you track with your smartphone's GPS signal. Elevation gain, speed, of course detailed heart rate data and so on, VO2 max is also present, and most other goodies that you would count on with a Garmin device. All of these good features are really a pleasure to use, but eventually we have to talk about the drawbacks. Battery life has been consistently poor. From the 7-day battery life that Garmin promised, with all the tracking features and shortest possible timeout for the display, I only get between 2 and 3 days, which is a poor achievement. Lack of watch face market, the too small monochrome display, no advanced connectivity features and the rather steep price are in my opinion the most significant shortcomings that you should be aware of. And feel free to add up to the list by commenting below which are the things that you find to be positive or negative in regards to Garmin Vivosmart 5. In the end, here's something I'm gonna say and probably is going to surprise you a lot. I actually liked this buddy quite a lot, and although it's pretty expensive, the sensors inside are very accurate, the user experience is top-notch and pretty much covers everything that you may want from a fitness tracker, with exception for the tiny display. But again, the elegance here and the user experience, I guess, have been prioritized. Still, $150 is quite a steep price, so if you find it at a discounted price, I would say totally go for it. And I'm saying this knowing that probably a lot of people are going to criticize me because it doesn't really offer the same great ratio in terms of value as the Mi Band series or the Huawei Band series, because honestly, for $150 you can buy yourself the Amazfit GTR 3 with a whole lot more features. But it's up to you. You know, you would prefer Garmin and their pretty cool ecosystem without any limits and pretty decent software, or something else. Let me know, comment below. Did you enjoy the Garmin Vivosmart 5 and what do you think about this particular fitness tracker? Thank you very much for watching this episode on my channel. I'm Michael, and as usual, it's been a great pleasure to be here with you, and hopefully we're gonna do it again in the next episode. So stick around for more, and wish you now for a very fantastic day. Bye.